What's going on? What's going on, people? How you guys doing? Come on in. Come on in. Real quick, we're gonna have a discussion. We're gonna do a little bit of a research, and we're gonna go from there. How's everyone doing? And about a week or so since I've been on live and everything. Yeah, about a week or so since I've been on live. Hold on, real quick. YouTube. I'm about to share it with Facebook, and also I'm about to go live with Facebook, as a matter of fact. Absolutely. Good, good. Let me see. Take that out. What's up? We're going to get our research on today. Uh, come on in. Come on in. Again, if you like this live, please subscribe, like, and share. Again, I'm new to YouTube. I'm a new YouTuber. Trying my best to give you the content that you want, and from my perspective, and actually from facts upon the facts. So I'm gonna let you guys come on in and everything, and we're gonna get it from there. I'm actually about to go live on Facebook as well, but let me look up, because I have this is gonna be like such a somewhat of a research thing that we're gonna do today. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here for a second. We're definitely gonna be here for a second. We're gonna read up on things. We're gonna get it going. You know? Yes, yes. Going on live right now. What's going on, everybody? What's going on Facebook? I'm actually on YouTube live right now. Hope you guys come on in, get this work. We're gonna do some research today. We're gonna you know it's gonna be some research that we need to know, and I'm hopefully you guys get the knowledge that you need from this live today, from my channel, from my platform, and we're gonna do it up. So everybody knows what's going on with again YouTube. When you come in, see this later or what have you, please like or subscribe or do both and share it as well. I'm a new YouTuber, as I said before. But yeah, we're gonna go in it. We're gonna go in tonight. We got to. We definitely got to do it tonight. Come on in, Facebook. What's up, Facebook Live? Hold on one second. Let me get this back on what I had it at. Sorry about that, guys. I'm prepared. I'm just, these phones be jacked up sometimes, especially with that T-Mobile thing going on. But I haven't really been having problems, to be honest with you. How's everyone doing? Yeah, man. So as I said before, we want to talk about Black Lives Matter and who they really help. Real simple. I'm actually going to read up on a bunch of things from Black Lives Matter website, and we're going to give you the facts. We're going to give you things that you can look up yourself. As a matter of fact, when I read up on it, you can actually go on blacklivesmatter.com as well and see exactly who they are benefiting and who they try not to benefit. You know what I'm saying? And as you guys know, it was a Superior Court ruling on, I talked about this on YouTube yesterday. Also, guys, on Facebook, I'm on live on YouTube right now. I want to go to my YouTube page, like and subscribe if you might want to do that as well. But anyway, yesterday I was on YouTube talking about this, how some reason that I ain't know anything about this, how you can't be discriminated on if you're transgender or if you're gay. So another law has been passed on the backs of Black deaths, and Black Lives Matter is on what who are they really in cahoots with? Who are they really for? Don't tell me they for black people because we can do all the process testing in the world, but what's getting done? That's what I want to know. Specifically for Black Americans, specifically for empowerment of Black American families. What's going on? No matter if you're LBGTQ, no matter if you're a Black LBGTQ, no matter if you're a straight Black person, what's benefiting us? And what laws are being passed specifically for us? Can you tell me? I give you time. I give you time. I give you all the time that you need to tell me what laws that's getting passed specifically for Black people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this going. And I give you time to answer that. And what I've been reading up on, and it's documented, and it's not like Black Lives Matter is actually hiding on who they are because they're not. But most people seem to be sheep, and they don't want to figure this out on their own. But again, I'm gonna read up on some things. I'm gonna show you who's being benefited and stuff like that, like the deep states and like uh, situations. Sorry, let me go slow. But who's really benefiting on the protestings of killing Black men and women? Who's really benefiting? The LBGTQ, the deep states, you know, and when I say the LBGTQ, I mean a white LBGTQ are benefiting. The law that's been passed in the Superior Court right now is the manifest of what's going to happen. It's like you cannot protect yourself from an LBGTQ member because of all these laws. Like, for instance, if an LBGTQ, and you can read this up on your own, if an LBGTQ member try to assault you and you defend yourself, that's a hate crime. This wants you to really look at what I'm saying. This is how powerful that they are. They're getting laws, extended laws passed each and every day, especially during the Obama administration. Extended laws passed and everything. Black Lives Matter. That's a format. That's a format that we have to really understand. Black Lives Matter. What what are they trying to tell the people? Black Lives Matter. Are they trying to help people? Trying to let people know that they lives matter? Or what I'm saying? Or what are they trying to do? What are they trying to say? Is that a submissive thing like everything else that come out of socialist movements? Is that something else? We have to look at that. We have to really, really intensively look at that. There's going to be a lot of people that don't want to hear what I have to say because they would rather hear um, the 90 percenters. They would rather hear them and everything. But you have to understand the facts that Black Lives Matter is not helping and don't want to help Black people. Again, I'm going to read up on this thing that I got from their website. And I want you guys to really listen to me. Again, if you like, if I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm on Facebook Live. Like and subscribe my YouTube. I mean, if you like everything that you're seeing and everything, my different content that I'm trying to bring and stuff like that. So we're gonna bring it to the house. I'm gonna read something that's on Black Lives Matter. That's something that you could put on as well. Something you could read as well. You could read it with me if you want to. Okay, let's go. I'm reading up on Black Lives Matter. I know you probably can't see it. It's their website. who they really benefiting. Yes. It's going to be many different things that I'm putting up as well. All righty. Okay, 4 years. What is now known as the Black Lives Matter Global Network began to organize. It started out as a chapter-based, member-led organization whose mission was to build local power to intervene on violence was inflicted on Black communities by the state and the state. All right. In the 3 years since, we committed to structuring together and to imagining and creating a world free of anti-Blackness, where every Black person has the social, economic, political power to strive. All right. That's the beginning of it. It's so many different things that we're gonna look at and stuff like that. Okay, we fostered a queer affirming network, a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with intentions of freeing ourselves from tight grip of heteronormity, thinking, or rather, the belief that all in the world are heterosexual unless he she, he, or they disclose otherwise. Mm. Okay. We disrupt the Western perception nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended families and villages that currently care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. Mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. What is the father? Where is the family origin? They disrupt the Western perception nuclear family structure, is what they're saying. It's what they're saying. We say it fresh. I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me? Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. You go right on their website. You go right on their website. Right on their website. Okay, we make our space family friendly and enable parents to fully participate with their children. We did dismantle the participation practice that requires mothers dismantle participate participation practice that requires mothers to work double shifts so that they can mother in private, even as they participate in public justice work. It's more anti-Black family. Yes, more anti-Black family. Black Lives Matter. Do y'all understand what's going on? They tell you from the jump. It was Black Lives Matter was it was financed, ushered in. The founders was Black lesbian women and LBGT white LBGTQ. Okay, we gonna get facts. We're not gonna get feelings. We're not gonna get this and that and third. I'm a man. We talk facts. Even women that's a high level thinkers talk facts. We're not gonna talk about how you guys feel about things because what CNN told you feel. Okay, and you guys know which ones I'm talking about. So I want to read this. I want to read this again. Oh yeah, about 3, 4 years ago. Yep, absolutely. I'm gonna read this again. This off of Black Lives Matter. What you call that? You can read it yourself. You can go right in yourself. It's on their website. Go right in. We disrupt the Western perception nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended family and villages, agents of chaos. Okay. What else we do? By supporting each other, but sending, okay, that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. Where the fathers at? Where the fathers at, guys? It's more black male hate. more black male hate, but I get a lot of liberal black simps that got to keep on simping for either their super liberal wife or girlfriend, or they got to keep simping for just their non-black friends. We gonna go in tonight. We gonna understand this, and you guys gonna stop hitting me up, telling me what happened, this and what this and that third. We come with facts. It might be from our perception of things, but I want to come with facts. I don't want to hear nothing about your emotions, especially you're a man. If you're a two-dimensional emotional thinker, you so must need to delete me, need to get out while you can, because you're not going to like me. I'm just going to be real upfront with you. You're not going to like me. Okay. So what we said, we build a space that affirms Black women and is free from sexism, monogamy, misogamy, whatever that means, an environment in which men are centered. This is off their page, guys. This is off their page. So all these different, this is off their page. This is why every time you see it's a Black Lives Matter, how they get their funding, how they get all their notoriety off the backs of Black men and women dying. And all they help is the white LGBTQ and the deep states. And you guys, I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. The white LGBTQ, the deep states, and also, and that's it. That's all. That's who they about. Absolutely. It's on the Black Lives Matter website. Black Lives Matter website. Every time they come out, they never come out on like within the community. What can we resolve? How can Black men and Black women start creating a family dynamics to uplift us, to empower our families? This don't happen. Black Lives Matter, the Shade Room, the Root, all these social media, they hate the Black man, especially the Black man that don't believe in all that bullshit. Especially. Okay, let me see something. We make space for, this is from them. We make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. Do you hear what I'm saying, guys? This is all on Black Lives Matter website. I'm gonna read this again, man, because I know y'all don't. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this because we got a lot of sheep, and I promise you guys, I be trying to take them off my webs, my social media and stuff like that, just because they disrespectful. That's just because that. Absolutely. All this is I don't just all we have to do is look it up. You know, we got to look these people up. We got to look up the deep states, the white LGBT, hundreds and millions of benefits that they got from our backs. Because and if you're a Black LGBTQ and you think you're getting any benefits, you're not. You know what you're getting benefits on? Being sexualized. That's what Black LGBTQ are doing. They're getting benefits of being sexualized. That's what you're doing. We're gonna read this again off the Black Lives Matter, what you call that website. We make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. They're not about strong Black family structure. You know, they're about white mommy and white daddy. That's why they call mad. Black Lives Matter. We matter. We matter. Don't. This is what they saying. They telling people. They asking people. Don't we matter? Don't we? And then this is why I got the no anti-Black racism, because it would never be all we got all lives matter. It's all Black lives. Oh no, none of that. No, you can keep that way. There's no. I was listening to Tariq the other last night. It's no anti-Black racism. It's what should be going on. That's the real, excuse me, hashtag. And I believe the brother. I agree with him every so often, but I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I I agree with that 100%. Okay, this is crazy. It's so much stuff we hear, and it's ridiculous. Everything that they're about that I read, that I'm telling you guys, the family structure is not what they're about. They about is feminize, feminize the men and having a whole lot of toxic femininity. You know, and that's what it's all about. You can do whatever you want to do. You can love whoever you want to love. You can say whatever you can say whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? But facts and evidence is all I. That's all I want. Facts and evidence. Okay, it's another thing. We are. This is off the Black Lives Matter. I'm reading off of it right now, and I'm telling you who are they really in line for, who they really protecting, and that's the white LGBTQ, the deep states, all they globalist benefactors, um, and that's all. They're not protecting black families. As a matter of fact, we protecting them. We protecting them. But let's go forward. Let's go forward. Hold on a second. We are reflexive and do the work requires to dismantle cisgender, cisgender and uplift black trans folks, especially black trans women who continue to be disproportionate impacted by trans anti-violence. Do you understand what's going on here? I'm gonna read this again. All right. We are self-reflexive and do the work required to dismantle cisgender um, pressure from uplifting black trans folks, especially black trans women who continue to be disproportionalized impact by trans anti-violence. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. So what it is, this is a globalist. This don't have nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, people. This is a globalist thing. They are for everyone. Everyone. Being as though they only come out when black men and women are getting killed by non-black people. They don't come out when black men and women getting killed by other black people. They just come out when black men and women get killed. And they get all their resources from us because they uplift white LGBTQ, they uplift the deep states. If you don't know what the deep states are, you can look that up. You need to look that up. That's very important. This is nothing but agents of chaos. This is what we call social engineering at its best. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm not trying to do none of that. But what I'm trying to do, and many other men and women are trying to do, I'm trying to make brothers especially understand that everything really ain't that glitters ain't gold. You got to look up stuff. You have to look up what you quote unquote supporting. You have to look up because they're not really supporting you, brother, especially you, brother. They're not supporting you as to be a better man, to have values for yourself, to pick the right woman, to lead yourself by God. That's what they don't want none of that. They want you to depend on them. They want black men to be dependent on them. They don't want us to take a control of our communities as a high level thinking, logical man will do. It's a simple thing. And I know, no matter what I say on my lives, on my podcast or anything, it's a lot of non support. It's cool. but it's not cool because we're going to be on the same dilemma as we were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15, 20, 25, on it and on and again, because we keep on helping Black Lives Matter, stuff like Black Lives Matter and NAACP and all these congressional black caucuses, and they're not helping us. Everybody getting laws passed. I didn't even know anything about what happened yesterday with, being you can't discriminate a trans in the workplace or a gay in the workplace. I worked corporate for 30, sorry guys, 10, 15 years. I worked corporate. And though a lot of women and gays benefit, LGBTQ, whatever you want to call them, benefit. Wait, hold on one second, guys. Why I knew some of what you speaking on. I so believe in Black Lives Mattering. So as do as do most people who promote enjoy sorrow knows this and plays on. Yeah, and Black folks are very emotional. CBC and yeah, absolutely, they play on our emotion because we emotional. The structure of a family is horrible. The structure of a Black family generally is horrible, and we keep on doing the same thing. We like a hamster in a goddamn in his thing, in his little wheelhouse. We keep on doing the same thing. It's effed up. It's crazy. It's not helping. Everyone is getting stuff off our backs, and it's been happening since the 50s. It's been happening. It's been documented since the 50s. We fight for we fight for our civil rights. Everybody else get it. We fight for equal opportunity. Everybody else get it. We fight for social justice. Everybody else get it. We fight for all this stuff, and we get nothing. Some man on my Facebook tried to tell me, but I disagree when people say we're emotional. That's a part of yeah, absolutely. That's a part of being human, but not when you're too emotional, you start to get illogical. And then being emotional can hurt you more than harm you. I'm sorry, it can harm you more than benefit you, especially as a man. We have to teach our sons that doesn't benefit them. You're not a 5'2", 130-pound woman. You can't be emotional at every single thing that you do. This is why, on another conversation, this is why the last 5 or so years been hard to coach because of stuff like that. Sorry about that, YouTube. I was answering the question off of Facebook, but absolutely. It's a situation that people need to understand. Again, if you subscribe to my channel, like it and share it, and everything else if you can possibly do it. But yeah, man. But I just want to keep on bringing in. I don't want to be so overwhelming to people and stuff like that because I know people don't want to listen to. It's structured. Not even listening to a Black man that has a different perspective. We don't want to listen to that. We want to listen to chaos, disorder, and nothing's helping. We don't know what's going on. Let's just party and drink. Let's just do this. Let's do that. Nothing structural. You know what I'm saying? I want to come together with the brothers in my town where I live at, but at the same time, they want to come together with everybody else. See, this is the problem. Before you come together with everybody else, your nationality, your group, your community must be strong. Yes, let's come together. Absolutely, I do it all the time. I'm from the gutter, and I went to school in the suburbs. I've been around people that spoke. I've been around different nationalities all my life, 200-300 different languages where I grew up and everything. But what you need to understand, I don't want to get off topic too much. This is why I want y'all to understand. Black Lives Matter is nothing to be happy about if you ask a real, actual logical thinking person, let alone a black man or woman, because they're a globalist community. As I at the beginning of the comments, at the beginning of the live, I told you all you got to do is go on their website and it will tell you everything you need to know about who they really benefit. That will tell you everything you need to know. They benefit the deep states, the white LGBTQ. They benefit all their benefactors, all their globalist benefactors, and stuff like that. They don't benefit black people. They don't. They come out when a black person, and I would love to challenge anybody on this. I would love to challenge anybody on this. What the heck are we like? What happened? What's being controlled? Like, what did we do? Like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, what then? What you call it? What the Supreme Court? What did they pass specifically for Black people? What did I just? That's all I want to know. I want to talk. I want to know when did it ever happen, and why. I know these answers because I do my research. I don't look at CNN. I don't look at some guy or some girl that's on Facebook or YouTube. That they must be smart because they say a lot of bull. They say a lot of stuff and whatever. They're very very articulate. No. I do my research on my own, and this is what I see. And Black Lives Matter, who they really for. You know, I'm gonna read some stuff. Hold on a second. Let me read this. Everybody understands when other um, do this. When we will speak on it, it okay. Yeah, it is. Do you think these murders are false flags trying to erase war? Oh no, I don't think it is. I think it is somewhat, but I don't really think. I don't really think so. I feel as though what I feel about that whole situation is that Um, some of these might be trying to commit a race war, but the deep state is trying to, bring it to their social engineering. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's what it is. The false flags trying to start a race war, absolutely. But at the same time, even the other side, the anti-black racists, he don't know what's going on with the deep states, with the higher ups of globalist mindsets like Nike corporations and all these huge corporations. These what do you call it? The social media, the mainstream media, I should say, CNN, and what all they doctrines and stuff like that. They Marxists that they have up front. It's a lot. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that might be leading to a race war, but it's social engineering. They trying to defund. What they trying to do, they trying to defund what you call the police. Okay. They also trying to, and Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, all these different entities, globalist entities, they're trying to do all this for social engineering, they get in control. Just like I said, what this law just passed in the Superior Court, the law that just passed. Yep, absolutely. The law that just passed for the Superior Court is that's like saying the discriminating laws and stuff like that. It's a hate crimes if you discriminate. It's a hate crime. Let's say a transgender or an LGBT person try to touch you in the wrong way, or and you break their nose, whatever, that's considered a hate crime. I mean, look this up. Look this up. Look this up. It's the law that passed. It's the law that passed the day before yesterday. I think it was yesterday, as a matter of fact. Superior Court, but it says you cannot discriminate against. I thought they didn't have that because they do so much for the LGBT, the white LGBTQ. They do so much for them. So I don't know which is which. You know what I'm saying? You have to find that out yourself. Let me say true. We are falling in steps with their plan, NWO, social engineering, absolutely, via social engineering. And people don't understand, and black folks think people are there. We have allies, especially, and you know this, especially out here. And for my YouTubers, you will understand. You know, I can't tell you exactly where I'm at, but absolutely, it's one of them things that um, that was what's going on. They don't want us. They want us to be. They want us to be understand that we don't know nothing. We don't want to care about anything. It's all about them. You know what I'm saying? They we think that we have so many allies, being as though all these people are getting shit off our backs. All these people in the protests and stuff like that, and nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. For the people that just came in, I can read a little more of what you see of the what I said about Black Lives Matter, especially on Facebook. My heading on there. Okay, let's read. We disrupt the Western perception on nuclear family to, structure requirements by supporting each other as extended families and villages. Villages, it says, quote unquote, that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. No man in sight. Keep on, keep there. We foster a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grips of heteronormalcy thinking, or rather the beliefs that all in the world are heterosexual, unless she or he or whatever they disclose is exactly say that. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is why you got a bunch of black LBGTQ dancing, gyrating, twerking like it's a fucking joke, and the white LGBTQ are benefiting on all this stuff that we're talking about right now, all of it. What you call that? Um, the deep states and all of them, they benefit on all this stuff. Let me tell. We embody and practice justice, liberation, and peace in our engagement with one another. This all globalist. This is not just Black Lives Matter. Is not for just black folks. Want to let you guys know it actually is all lives matter. Will you read up on right on their website? It's for everybody. You can read it yourself. Please. I will. As a matter of fact, again, like I said at the beginning of the conversation, you can read it with me if you want. You know, we build a space that affirms Black women and is free from sexism, monogamy, and involvement in which men are centered. BlackLivesMatter.com. BlackLivesMatter.com. You can find it from there. Real simple. Okay. We make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. And lead. I'm not seeing any we support family structure, black family structure. We support you know, mother and father, building with a mother and father in the household. I'm not saying anything, guys. I'm not saying nothing. Okay, one last thing. We are self-reflexive and do the work required to dismantle cisgender privilege and uplift Black trans folks, especially Black trans women, who continues to be um, disproportionately impacted by trans anti-violence. So they dismantle cisgender privilege and uplift Black trans folks, especially Black trans women. This is on Black Lives Matter website. On Black Lives Matter website, people. I really, really want y'all to understand what's going on. I know everybody want to be, with everyone else. It's like a big high school in American society nowadays. Everybody want to be with the popular kids instead of thinking for themselves. Everybody want to, a lot of super liberal, simple sense that's not man enough to have a backbone because a super liberal woman, or it could be a vice versa thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're confusing the kids and confusing things. Social engineering, all this stuff that's all getting passed in the superior court. All this is getting passed in the superior court. You understand what I'm saying? If you like YouTube, real quick, if you like what you see, subscribe and like and share. I'm gonna have so much content that I'm gonna share, and I'm gonna absolutely do everything I possibly can to make sure have things that you need to know. For the best of my ability. Okay, so this is Superior Court. Absolutely. They're getting things going. What you guys don't understand is that it's going to the schools like in Jersey. They need to learn LGBTQ, the history of it and stuff like that. And this throughout the year. It's not like Black History, Black History February. I want to talk. It's throughout the year. A lot of things is getting engineered. Look at all these people that's coming out and what we call pedophilia is huge. That's coming. That's coming in the theaters near you. That's coming real soon. Because if you have to understand, all this stuff is coming off the backs of Black people's civil rights. And it's been doing that since the freaking 50s and 40s. When we start getting in cahoots with all these socialist entities, globalist entities. Yeah. I did a research on that a couple of years ago. Yep. But everybody, Black people, I mean, especially Black men, man. I don't understand. Liberal Black men, I'm trying to understand, but I just don't. You guys get mad at brothers like such as myself. You get mad because I'm trying to have some type of intelligent backing of what I say to other young brothers and older brothers. Y'all want me to sugarcoat what I say. A lot of you, especially in the town where I live at, you want me to act like you want me to fucking be a meathead. You know what I'm saying? You want me to make bad decisions with every fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Seems like there's a lane for a group dedicated to yeah, absolutely. Family structure. It's been like that for about 5 years, but they are starting to be blatant about it. They're not being sneaky. So I cannot blame these different entities like Black Lives Matter, all these bullshit, the white LGBTQ. Again, like I said at the beginning of the conversation, you Black LGBTQ members aren't getting any benefits. The only benefits that I see is a sexual benefit. You're getting benefits of sexual. You're not getting no benefits of you have different entities where you can donations and stuff like that and pulling that. All that money goes right to the white LGBTQ. All that. And it's been like the transition of family structure and Black Lives Matter. I'm afraid to tell you guys with the t-shirts and the face masks. hey, we're not benefiting off none of this. I wouldn't be surprised if these socialist groups, the deep states, again, if you want to know what the deep states are, I'm gonna do something on the deep states this week sometime, live on the deep states. But I want to make sure I get everything I need to get before I do it, because I don't want to be that type of person that's just talking to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then again, if you guys think I should read up on this thing or that thing, please let me know. Like, I get a lot of people on my Facebook list that afraid to think differently because everybody want to be in high school again and be in a popular crowd, like I said before. So they'll inbox me a certain thing. I need to, share this with, I've seen this. They want me to be the what you call that, the guinea pig. They want me to be the guinea pig. And I said, okay, I ain't gonna do it. 98% of the time I don't do it. 99.9% of the time I don't do it. I say, oh yeah, I heard about that and this and that third. Because it's a shame that people are afraid to live their truth. You know what I'm saying? People are afraid to live their truth. Don't be afraid. Don't be respectable, especially if you're a man, be respectable. No, I don't want to even say Black Lives Matter no more. I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't even say that no more because it's like you're trying to endure yourself into submissiveness. You're trying to be submissive to something. Black Lives Matter, right? Doesn't it? But all lives matter. I know, but Black Lives Matter, right? Too. So when you're saying no anti-racism, yeah, let me see. When I say that, I'm not talking about the feminists. Oh, absolutely. But this we talk about a different thing. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I think it's a submissive thing. You ask, no, you got to get it. You have to get it. Um, that's why it's no anti-black racism. That's a new hashtag. That's a new hashtag. No anti-black racism. I mean, because everybody else trying to steal that, and it sounds submissive, just like I can't breathe sounds submissive. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, um, all this is submissive. Men aren't supposed to do that. They were like, that shit is, even real black men, that shit is submissive. Black Lives Matter, submissive. Uh, I can't breathe, submissive. If you're gonna have to go out, you're gonna go out like a motherfucking warrior. But you can do it intellectually or you can do it whatever how it could be. But if you're doing it submissively, that's you. So that's why I say no hashtag no anti-black racism. I was listening to when I listened to Tariq Nasheed, I listened to him. He said a lot of good things, but I know he sometimes he could be a certain way. But this brother be saying a lot of good things. So when he said he thought of that, no anti-black racism, and that is real. Let me say, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to change my vocab since the BL movement isn't really standing for the black family and belief system. Thanks for bringing this out, bro. Um, like I said, I'm a humble person. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for saying that. But I wanna make sure people understand that that's my son in the background. This mother guy. I want to make sure people understand that we need to figure this out. We need to stop going into what people think is cool for us to take in. You know what I'm saying? When everybody's taking in a quote unquote black thing, usually it's not a good thing. Usually it's not a good thing at all. When everybody's taking in a black thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to understand that Black Lives Matter, especially black people, Black Lives Matter is not for us, in my opinion. For what I read on that thing and on their website where all you guys can go look at their website, and I'm talking about Black people, but if you want to, look on there, if you're a high level thinker, you don't think a 2-dimensional way, that means emotional at 99.9% of the time, you want to take a look at that. This is why the white LGBTQ is getting so many laws passed in the last 5 years, and more actually. Years ago, they was getting it too, off the Black man's dead body, as I say all the time. As I say all the time. And anyway, just like I said, if you, I'm on my YouTube live, and I want to tell my YouTube people, if you like, please subscribe and share as well. And it's going to be so much content that I'm gonna put in. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's going to be no anti-Black racism. Bump that Black Lives Matter, in my opinion. No anti-Black racism, because it's a lot of anti-Black racism going on, a whole lot. And just like I said, you go on their website, Black Lives Matter website, and they'll tell you who they really for. They're really for the globalist movement, the LGBTQ, number one on their list. They're from social engineering, when things are going on. There's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be a lot of chaos and disorder. There's already is chaos and disorder in a westernized society, but you're going to see a little more, because people are too afraid to be honest with themselves to actually research, other than look at their favorite celebrity tell them what to believe, or their favorite news stations telling them what to believe. You have to look things up yourself. And again, I'm gonna do a live either tomorrow or Thursday about the deep states and what I mean about the deep states. And I hope you guys, I'm telling you, brothers, I'm not doing this, especially the brothers that I'm talking to. I'm not doing this for a benefit of being popular and this and that. I'm doing it for a benefit because I'm really afraid, man. If you don't know, you know the saying, if you don't know your past, it's going to come to your future. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to come to your future. And everybody is getting all sorts of resources off the Black man and woman dead bodies. Absolutely. Absolutely. I watch it for like fun. When I watch the news, I just look at what they talk about, and then I do my own research. That's what I do, because it's for fun. Because they know what to say. It's the deep states, and a lot of the deep states people hate Donald Trump. They hate him because he's not with the New World Order. He's not with them. You know, he's not with the New World Order. People hate, despise his man. People act like that's another story. I don't even talk about that. You know, we're gonna talk about that later, you know, in another live or what have you. But again, like and subscribe my YouTube channel. That's what I'm on now, Facebook. And also, I did an interview today with my homeboy, Mr. Harrison. A great interview. If you guys have time, it's on my page, my Facebook page, to go look at it, please. It was a great interview. He's talking about his running a business, working hard, going to school at the same time. He's talking about mentorship in the city of Hartford. And the brother, we really break it down like ownership of having your own. And when you do have your own, you're building with people in the that deserve it in the community, that deserves it. You know what I'm saying? That have talent to do with, and he deals with barbershop. He's a barbershop owner, and he owns his own barbershop school in the Hartford area. I'm telling you guys, this is a great interview I did this morning. If you have time, about 30-minute interview. It's a good one. Two brothers chopping it up. And I really, really hope you guys see that. And again, I got a YouTube channel called Kysim Lamaur Dream Big Podcast. Go look at that and everything. Hold on a second. Trump is against the deep states. Okay, yep. But neither Dems nor Republicans are anti-black racist. Are nor are let be real. Yeah, absolutely. Anti-black racism. Absolutely. I agree 100%. Uh, Dems. I'm not on either side. I'm on the side of what's going to give me the best chance, what's actually going to give me tangibles. What's actually is for Black America and then the American people. You know, Republicans are over Dems from, yeah, yeah, absolutely. I absolutely understand that. And the thing is, we need to realize realize that this don't have to do with being a Democrat or being a Republican. People always want to like put you into a situation because you agree with that person. No, no, I don't agree with really none of them because I really none of them never gave a black man any benefits. To be honest with you, but what I'm seeing from Trump, in my perspective, this man is doing what he's supposed to be doing for us. Again, Obama was about LGBTQ, women's rights, uh, bringing big corporations overseas because uh, he's a deep state guy as well, and he's a globalist as well. He wasn't about none of he is supposed to be. He's Kenyan and Caucasian, and both his grandparents worked for CIA. His white grandparents, and his father, and his Kenyan father worked. I think he worked for the CIA or not national. It's something else for Kenya. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, that's another topic. You know what we talking about there. But you know, people are not going to tell a person like me certain things because I don't drink the Kool Aid. I'm the type of person I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna go with facts and evidence. Not he say she say. Not well, this might happen. Oh, this is gonna happen. No, I'm going with what's happening and what's not happening. That's what I go with. I can't go with none of this other fake shit, and I never will. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people such, like me, because people getting sick and tired. Keep People getting sick and tired having to conform with other people. No, I don't want to conform with that. You do your thing on that side, I do my thing on this side. You cannot do that. That's why people going crazy. I got to think like these people. I got to think like the sheep. Nobody don't want to do that. So again, for people that just getting here, Black Lives Matter, from what their website says, is don't have nothing to do with Black family structure, building empowerment for Black family structure. It's all about the trans, the cisgenders, the single mother, a lot of anti-Black men, just as well as places like the Shade Room and what else? What's this other things? The Root. What other entities that hate Black men, especially Black men that think for themselves? So many different people. But Black Lives Matter was founded by 3 Black lesbian women. So what do you expect? But again, go on their website. Please do. And again, if because I'm gonna do something for the deep states, so you can help me research as well. You know, if you want to inbox me, whatever, or something with the deep states, please do. Yes. Yeah, please do. Please do. But yeah, let me go get my son because he's having his mother is going through it upstairs. Real talk. Again, please guys, like and subscribe to my channel, my new YouTube channel. You know what I mean? If you already did, thank you. And I'm doing it live right now, like that live. You know, I'm really trying to motivate myself during the quarantine situation and stuff like that. And it's going to be more and more. You know what I'm saying? And again, let me see, when are you? I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow night because Thursday night I have like two or three different Zoom meetings. So yeah, I might do it on tomorrow night. So we're gonna do that research. Help me out, and I'm gonna get it in, baby. We're gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying, on the deep states. Because we got it in for Black Lives Matter and what they're really about. And please, people, please go on Black Lives Matter the website. Please tell me how, and then please tell me how Black people is benefiting off all this other stuff that everybody else getting a piece of cake of, like the LBGT, the white LBGTQ, like like the deep states, as I keep on saying, because I see people coming in, like everybody else, but the black man and woman. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Again, go on my page on Facebook as well. I have a what you call the interview that I did, the the best interview thus far that I did with my homeboy, Mr. Harrison Lopez. Great interview. Please watch. It's about 30 minutes, and it's gonna, it's all about, building your brand and giving back to people and mentoring. All right. Everybody have a good night. If you want to send me some, inbox me on things or what you've seen or what have you, inbox me. I still like to get things going. But please, thanks for the love, sweetie. Thanks for the love. But please, be real with me. Be good. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful when you inbox me and stuff like that. Be respectful, please. You know what I mean? Everybody have a good night. And hope to talk to you real soon. Peace. Yeah.